Hello, everyone, and welcome to the live Akashic Messages with me, Natasha. I am so happy to have you here. This is a way that I am able to give back and support all of you with this wonderful gift that I feel that I have to support you all. I'm just jumping on quickly onto my YouTube so that I can see your messages for me. The way these work is every week I go live at 4 o'clock. For those of you that is new, um, I go live every week and I do a quick meditation at the beginning, give a general Akashic message for everybody. And then after that, I open up to do healings, clearings, activations for any of you that you need. Hi, Ali. And yeah, put those requests in capital letters. I know for us, especially in my age, it's about shouting, but it's not. This is such a supportive group. It helps me to see what is for me and what is support for all of you, which is beautiful. Okay, so let's begin. Today is an incredible day to be doing this kind of stuff, and whatever we do is going to be super powerful. I'm just grabbing a piece of paper here. Not that it normally isn't, but today is very much a portal day. And the 11th of the 11th, it was very, very interesting. And then we're also in a 9 year. So it's the ending of a lot of stuff. And ones are all about new beginnings as well. So it's all about letting go of what's no longer there. So let's see. I'm being guided to do a big clearing at the beginning of this today. So let's see what we can do. So today will be a little bit different. Okay, so let's close our eyes. Let's take a couple of deep breaths. And bring your attention from the outside world into your body internally. And just allow yourself to relax. Let go of the tension, the stress. And release the stress you're holding in your jaw, your neck, your shoulders, and even in your chest. And as you continue to breathe throughout the session today, I'm setting the intention that you're breathing in light, and when you exhale, you're releasing all that no longer serves. And I'm going to invite you to envision a diamond white energy coming from the center of the earth and a golden energy coming from the cosmos. Both of them coming down. Diamond white energy opening up the energy on the soles of your feet and making its way up into your body, lighting up every cell. Releasing any dis-ease, any discomfort, and any disharmony as it makes its way up into the body and connects into your heart, as does this beautiful golden cosmic energy. Move down into your crown, opening up and clearing that energy center as it continues to move down your throat, your neck, and into the heart. And as both energies meet in the heart, there's a synergy that starts to happen. And both these energies expand within your body, within your auric field. clearing what's not yours. Allow this golden energy to support your etheric, your mental, your emotional bodies. Releasing old belief systems, dissolving the fears, the worry, whatever it may be. And let's increase and maximize your energy field. Raise the vibration as high as you can. And almost like shedding some skin, let go of the old so that we can rebirth into the new. And before we enter into the Akashic Records, let's call forward guides, the angels of the highest light and resonance to support the transmission today, to hold this space for us. And as we step into the Akashic Records, keepers of the Akashic Records, please open and allow me access to the records of all those that are joining today live and those that are yet to watch this. And create a safe and sacred space for our highest good, our healing, our highest potential. The records are now open, the records are now open, the records are now open. And I call on the violet flame of Saint Germain to move through our homes, our cars, our workplaces, to move through the field of our animals, our children, our loved ones, and with their permission, clearing, cleansing, dissolving, transmuting all static, distortion, and interference, all lower vibrational frequencies, all confusion, asking to cleanse, clear, release, dissolve, and transmute any fear and any blocks, any limitations around stepping into our highest potential. I ask to clear our chakras on all layers, all levels, and all dimensions. Everything that is old structures, old belief systems. I ask for these to be dissolved. And I call in the new light codes that each and every one of us are ready for, that will help us expand into our highest potential, that will help us step into our power completely. And this is the power to live our blueprint, to live our mission of why we are here. Receiving the codes of worthiness, of deservability, of expansion. To remember the divinity that we already are. And to activate the love that we already are. To activate the joy that we already are. To activate the abundance that we already are. And I ask to bring in clarity. I ask to bring in the right people, the places, and the opportunities that are in alignment with our expansion, that are in alignment with our highest potential version. This is my will, and so it is. And the message for you today is, remember that you are only limited by your fears, by your conditioning. And fear shows up when you're running somebody else's program. Fear shows up the strongest when when you're about to break the pattern, when you're about to release the limitation. Fear shows up in order to try and keep you small, to try and keep you safe. But let fear know that it's okay, that it has helped you up until now and that you're grateful, but it's no longer needed. That it either comes with you and faces this next adventure with you, or you leave it behind where it feels safe. But you are no longer that person or that version of yourself because you are into expansion. So allow that. But do not take that fear with you, because you will not grow. You will not expand. And you will continue to limit yourself, your finances, your love, your friendship, and everything else in life. And life is too short for that. We love you always. Okay, how can we be of support? Hi, Viviani. Thank you for joining. Hi, Angela. Hi, everybody. Okay, where are we going to start? Okay. Lotus Bloom. Hi, Natasha. I have an aura cleanse and a message from my guides regarding the aura buzz on the left side. It keeps returning. Thank you. Okay, so we've just done an aura cleanse and a big cleanse. So let's drop into seeing what's happening to the aura buzz. So the aura buzz that I'm feeling, so there's a few things that are happening for you, Ashta. It's almost kind of like your aura frequency has a really good protection on the side, and it's almost like something is bouncing off it, and it's kind of like bouncing off it, and it's well protected. And then the other thing that's happening on the left hand side is I feel that on an internal version of your aura is a lot of the healing. So there's a lot of changes that are happening. So allow it, because it's a vibrational frequency that is changing there for you to see, and that's important because it's in that space of allowing that change, which is beautiful. And it's quite interesting that that things that you're receiving on the left hand side is all about nurturing, taking care of yourself, and stepping into this more love for you. So it feels like there is a deeper layer of healing that is happening for you at this time with the aura buzz. So that's very interesting for me because I haven't seen that before. Okay, I hope that is supportive. Okay, let's see, where do we go next? Emily. Emily, good morning, Natasha and all. Is there any messages from my guides who's been with me from the beginning? Anything they want me to know? Thank you. So, Emily, this guide that's been with you ever since the beginning, they have been with you in many lifetimes before. And what is happening with you at the moment is that this guide is saying that they are learning from you just as much as you are learning from them. So when our guides take us on, there is usually there's a lesson that they learn as well. So it's not just us, which works, and that's absolutely beautiful. So yeah, those guides had many lifetimes with you, so they know you. They've got your back as well, which is beautiful. And what they're showing me is that you needn't play small, because it's almost like they hold your hand as you move into places that you don't know. And what they're showing is, it's almost like they're showing me two people, they're holding your hand, but they have a flashlight. So that when you feel you're in the dark, they have the light that shows you and guides you which way to go. So don't worry about treading in uncharted territory, because you're not alone whilst you're doing it, and you're very, very well protected and guided. Okay, I hope that that is supportive, Emily. Okay, so let's go to Zendaya. Okay, is the fear of getting hurt in romantic relationships and intergenerational pattern that I'm feeling healing, please? Yes, I have been alone because of this. My name is Zendaya. Yes. It is intergenerational, but it's also past life stuff that has happened as well. There's a vow that you've sworn in a previous lifetime to never love and get hurt in the way that you did in that lifetime, because it was so detrimental. And it's almost kind of like we need to clear that vow. And it's so interesting that you chose a family that carries that as well. And it also feels that there's like culturally too. So that's very, very interesting, because you are changing your lineage, and that is definitely something that you're healing as well. So where is the fear within loving yourself is where I would start with that. Where is the fear of completely loving life? Because everybody's a mirror for you, right? So it's important, where are you denying your self-love? And sometimes you can ask for it, and there's an opening. There's, in your mind, sometimes it feels like it's okay, but in your heart, it's like you want it, but you're not ready to receive it. So love yourself more than enough, which will open you up to being able to receive that love that you want to give. You give that love easily. So for you this well, actually maybe this year is about you learning to receive that. Okay. So let's see, where are we next? JK Home. Hi, Natasha. My name is Jennifer. Can I please hear from my grandmother, Betty? Yeah. Is she with me when I talk to her? And does she have any messages for me? Okay, let's check in for you, Jennifer. So she's always with you. So those conversations that you have in your head are not just you having those conversations. You're actually having that conversation with her as well. And the message for her is, for you, is that she, no matter what you do, she will always have your back. So you needn't worry about what she would think, because it's not about what she would think. She's proud of you because you make decisions that she didn't have the courage to make. So she's always got your back. And she says everything that you admired within her is because you see it, it's within yourself. So she's saying, remember that you chose her lineage because the gifts of that lineage are, I was going to say massive, but they're important, and you have them within it. So she's come to create a lot of pathways. She's started a few pathways, and you're coming in behind her to reinforce it or to create new ones, which is important as well. So there's a lot of gratitude, and you're both always together. You've actually been sisters in a past lifetime. You're not only family within this lifetime, but you're soul family. So it's many lifetimes that you've been born in a different relationship or different capacities to each other as well. Okay. I hope that's supportive for you. Okay. Alyssa, I would love a message to help me. Next directions for work. Okay, let's connect in. Ali, all I can see is the next like I don't know, like you look so happy in your relationships. So let's see what's happening with work. Um, your clients are going to start being different and they're going to start demanding different things. And what they're saying is not demanding in the sense of having an expectation, but demanding a different kind of knowledge and wisdom. You're going to start receiving a lot of people that might perhaps even think differently or be differently on the spectrum. And they attracted to you because that's the way you think differently. So within, say, for example, what you've learned a foundational knowledge of what was. You're going to start learning new ways to look at the human mind. You're going to start seeing new ways that have been dismissed in the past, and that's going to be quite intuitively driven as well. And I know you're not allowed to, within licensing and all sorts of stuff like that, say, I do, more the psychic or intuitive kind of work, but that's going to become a big part of the work that you do. And you're going to start, if you haven't already, start using different techniques to support people in different ways. And you needn't be worried because those people are coming to you because you have those gifts, because you have that um, ability to support them in that way. So for you, it's really letting go of the limitations in the sense of I've been taught this way and this is the way I need to do this, to this is what I've been taught. How can I improve on the way that this can be done, or how can I improve in the way that I support this client or this customer? So you really are breaking through a lot of the limitations, and you always have, but now it's going on a deeper level because people are ready to look at themselves from not only a physical but a mental, emotional, and spiritual perspective. So that's going to start threading in. And there's also an aspect, if you're not doing this already, of supporting corporate um, people in corporate. So that's important for you to know as well. And then teaching your gifts, or becoming more public in giving people the tools to be able to help themselves as well. Okay, I hope that makes sense. Okay, Starlight, can you please tell me about my higher self? Thank you, Danica. Okay. So as soon as I connect into your higher self, it's almost like, well, there is so much light. And what your higher self is trying to tell you that they are not separate from you. They are your highest potential version of you. It's the you without the limitations, without the conditioning, without any of the fear, without any of it's the you that is less filtered and more connected to source, to creator, to God. Um, it's the you that is more divine, but they want you to know that they are not separate from you. They are an aspect of you. And the more you let go of the limitations, the closer you get to embodying that aspect of you. So they're wanting you to know that, yeah, it's incredible. Like what I'm seeing, it is almost kind of like an angelic kind of image that's coming into my head, kind of like that has is so expansive, is so full of love, and yet so powerful. Um, so yeah, it's the you without your limitations. Okay, I hope that is supportive. Okay, where are we going next? Gypsy 17. Hello, beautiful. When are you coming to visit next? We'll have to see what happens with Canada next year. What do my guides want me to know right now? Thank you. Okay, let me connect into. You. Okay. So what I'm seeing is you've been kind of like in this message of like it's almost showing me you've stepped out of the hamster wheel is what is happening. And so many things are changing. It's like you're almost done. You're done with the repeat, the rinse and repeat. You're done with this kind of like the same cycles moving over and over and over again. And I actually, and it's almost like you've stepped out of that and the wheel is going by itself. Now it's time for you to find your new direction. Um, it's time for you to find that space of expansiveness. It's time for you to step into your gift completely. Um, because for right now it's been great, but it's just been a hobby, and you help so many people, and yeah, it's really time to find something new, to define life your way. And that's what's important right now, and you will find those people that support you, but you've shifted timelines. um, and and it's kind of like it's embrace it, so it's almost like feel the fear and do it anyway is important for you to jump into. So yeah, that's for you. I'm excited for your new adventure. I'm excited for your new cycle, and to see what comes up for you too. Okay, sending you lots of love as well. um Excited for you. Okay, let's see. Okay, thank you, Angela, for all the support as well. Yeah, I mean the 21 days is uh, I'm enjoying those, and I'll create some next year, and perhaps we do some live. I'm thinking of creating a subscription for all of us to do these all at the same time, which would be amazing. Okay, Angela, curious to know what my blueprint or records say about my education and the link to a full-time status at my work. Will getting another degree matter? Should I accept being the coordinator? Oh, that's a good question. Let's connect in. So, what I'm getting is if you did get another degree, it needs to be something that excites you and something that you want to jump into fully and completely. Now, it's whatever you're trying to do. I understand why you would think you need a degree because it's another box that you'd need to tick, not for yourself, but for other people. But I think that you're going to use the education that you've already got and do something different with it. Do something that expands you and really, really brings that joy back in. And I don't feel that you don't love your job, but I think it's a mindset that you need rather than another degree. Unless it is something that completely you want to do and it's a no-brainer for you, but getting it to be able to get something else is a different story. And it's not about accepting just and it's not that you're just a coordinator. Oh my goodness, you do a hell of a lot in there. And it's almost kind of like yeah, you are the glue. It's almost like I see you, and then there's all these tethers that make things happen, um, which is important. It's almost like you're the glue that keeps a lot of things going. But the limitation is within yourself. It's not out there. It's the belief that you can do it, and you're already doing it, and that you can do it without the piece of paper because you've definitely got the experience. So that's important for you to know. Okay. I hope that's supportive, Angela. Okay. Michaela. I always say that because my daughter's Michaela as well. Um, so message from my guy surrounding love and a clearing, please, as I just returned from holidays. Oh, well, welcome back. So let's just see here. Let me just see a message from your guides. So your holidays weren't just your holidays, Michaela. There was quite a lot that shifted for you in your holidays. And I feel that your work will change now that you've come back because you've changed. The people around you will change because you've changed. And it's almost like I see you either leaving that job or starting something new, or yeah, I feel like there's a newness for you. I feel that you've come back not the same person, and that's brilliant, because that's what's needed as well. And I think that the clearing at the beginning that we did definitely cleared out a lot of the stuff for you. I'm just going to remove, there's a little bit of jealousy and evil eye that needs to just, and sometimes it's not intentional. I'm just calling on the violet flame to release all of that for you. And I'm doing that with love. Okay, that's complete now. Exciting to see what shows up for you, Michaela, and what new jobs come in for you, or what new positions come in for you as well. Okay. Hey, Barb B, something called Colorworks recently came across my path. Is this a path I should pursue for healing? So as soon as I read that, Barb, I felt very, very, very excited. And that I feel is in alignment. It's something that I think you used to do. I don't know about much about colorworks, but it feels like it's something that you did in a past lifetime, perhaps an Egyptian lifetime, that you worked with color, with frequency, and with oils. So I think that is really in alignment, and that you will really, really enjoy that. So yes, absolutely. It's something that it would be great for you to do if you wanted to do that. Okay, Lydia. Hi, Natasha. Could I please have a clearing to help fight this throat scratchiness or anything that, okay, may be attacking? Give me 2 seconds, Lydia. Okay, so what is happening, Lydia, with your throat? It's not an attack. Your throat scratchiness is actually a release that is happening, that is letting go of a lot of the limitation that you're holding in your throat chakra. And this is really about being seen, about being heard, and about being understood. So there's old past life stuff that is almost kind of like shedding, like skin, you know, um, and it's incredible. So it's almost kind of like um, it's not something that needs to be resisted, but it's a process that your throat is going through right now. So that scratchiness is a clearing. It is a new activation for where you're stepping into, because your voice is starting to become, it's almost like your soul's decided, okay, I'm done. I'm being seen. I'm being heard. I'm done with hiding. So it's releasing those blocks for you. What I'm seeing is lots of, yeah, lemon, honey, ginger teas that are coming in to support that. And then embracing your 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 voice, and believing that what you have to say is important, because it is. Okay, I hope that that was supportive. Okay, let's make sure that, who is next randomly. Okay, James. Hello, Natasha. I hope all is well. I would love a message from Spirit. So grateful for you. Beginning to think. Grateful for you too, James. Okay, James, so the message that's coming through to you is sometimes we overcomplicate stuff. And the way to simplify stuff is really drop into your heart and ask, what is your heart desire? Sometimes it's not the easiest way to ask, But you are extremely gifted. You're extremely intuitive. You're extremely connected to your ancestors and to spirit. And they show you signs all the time. And they show you signs in a way that is actually so physical that other people can actually see it. A lot of the times we see things, it's a vision or whatever, but signs for you actually show themselves physically. So they're asking to you to not doubt who you are, to not ever doubt your worthiness, to not ever doubt your intention. You've done a lot of work, and what you've overcome, you will help others to do the same. Okay? Um, it's like you're a good role model for those around you. And sometimes they might feel like you're too much. And if they do that, it's because they're not stepping into their own expansion. And it's not you continued being you, doing things your way, because your way is the right way for you. And that is important. Okay. So you just be you. That's all you need to do. Okay. And trust the guidance that you're receiving. Okay. Okay. Um, Mika, 2009. Tammy, nice. Hi, Natasha. May I have a message from my guide? Yes, absolutely, Tammy. So, Tammy, as soon as I connect into your records, I'm automatically getting kind of like toothache on my right hand side. And it's almost kind of like you're moving through some ancestral patterns right now, and it feels like you're moving through ancestral patterns from the masculine. So your mother's father, so your grandfather on your mother's side and your grandfather on your father's side, those lineages are the lineages that you're moving through at the moment. And what they're trying to tell you is that yes, there is, I mean, we inherit a lot of the traumas, the limitations, but we also inherit a lot of the gifts. And you have a lot of these gifts, so activate them. They live within your genes, they're part of who you are, and that's important. So the strength that were your grandfathers, even one of your grandfathers was very stubborn, which is why I'm laughing, but you can turn that into determination. No matter what he used his stubbornness for, is irrelevant, but use that determination to get what you want. And you've always gotten what you want as long as you've put your mind to it. Okay. So what they basically trying to tell you is that you're limitless and use the genetics that you have to activate that. Okay. I hope that that was supportive for you as well. Okay, Viviani, a message from the masters for you. Or a clearing or a healing needed at this time. Thank you. Yes, absolutely. Give me 2 seconds. Let me connect in. Okay, Viviani, what I'm seeing between now and the end of the year, you're going to be closing off a lot of stuff. You're going to be ending off a lot of cycles that even you aren't even aware of. You're just going to be like, whoa, that just happened. Whether it's kind of like you know, leaving a job, whether it's you kind of like, you know, starting your own business, but there's a lot of like friendships, people, relationships. There's a lot of things that are ending. You're closing the loop to a lot of things, right? So it's yeah, it's going to be this year is like closing and tidying up house. So it's almost kind of like you're doing your spring cleaning now, which I think they should do the spring cleaning in August or in fall or you know at this time of the year because you know the leaves are losing, you know, we're getting rid of a lot of stuff and we're changing into our new cycle. So you're basically cleaning house right now. But yeah, between now and the end of the year, the probability, because I see probabilities when it comes into future, the probabilities of changing a lot of things is happening. Next year is going to be a great year for your new beginning because what's going to happen as well is that the next 3 years for humanity is going to be very much a year of, this is really just the beginning where all these truths are starting to surface. A lot of people are starting to awaken, but a lot of light beings like us on this call, not only you, like you, Viviane, and many, many that are on this call that are healers, and that will watch this later as well, we're getting called to step up, and you're getting called to step up as well. And it's that new year is to support all those others that are awakening and to support the new systems that are unfolding, because it just doesn't work anymore. And that's important for you to really, really step into that. And your soul is calling for it. And it's almost kind of like, I know we always have choice, but for you, it's not a choice. You're going to feel it in your body. You're going to feel it in your mind. You're going to feel it in all aspects of you, because you too are stepping into your highest expansion. You too are asked to step into your power. So we're asking you to embrace this power completely, that you've been so afraid to embrace for such a long time. But you are that. So stop doubting your abilities and who you are, because you don't walk alone. And I almost see you walking with the ascended masters behind you. It's which is incredible. So you work a lot with the ascended masters, and start working with them even more, because they are waiting for you to step into this expanded mode. Okay. Yes, endings makes room for new beginnings. Absolutely. So there's going to be a lot of endings that you were like, oh, I didn't realize that was ending. And there it goes. So it's wish it love and off it goes, right? Love it. Love it. Love it. Okay. Let's connect in. Okay, inner light. Hi, Natasha. Thank you for your calm and confident presence. Thank you. That always uplifts me. I'm so grateful. Can I ask for a message from my higher self regarding my new TikTok? Okay, Samar, let's connect in. Okay, what they're saying to you about your new TikTok is you're doing TikToks because you need to send that energy, that vibrational frequency out there. It's less about the likes or the follows, more about the message that you're sending out, and that is what's important. Don't worry, because what is happening is sometimes you validate yourself on the amount of feedback that you get, but it's not the quality, it's not the quantity, it's the quality of the people. You're getting through to the right people at the right time. So don't worry about any of that. Your TikTok is consistency. You need to continue to send that out, and that's important, because you're being seen by the people that are ready to see you and that are ready to do the work with you as well. Okay. So that is important. And I'm so happy that you're on TikTok. It's like they're saying, it's about time that you started dedicating and sharing your light out there. Dance like nobody's watching, and this is what's happening with you when you're on social media. So don't worry about that. Um, Yeah, and also remember on the socials that whether you get good feedback or not good, although it's always nice to get good feedback, but it's really what we're doing is we're mirroring two people out there themselves. So whether it's good feedback, we're mirroring that back. Whether it's bad feedback and we've triggered somebody, we're mirroring that back as well. So I don't think it's a cop out in that sense of taking responsibility, but it makes it less about us and more about the message. And I hope that that is supportive for you as well, and that helps for any of you that are jumping onto social media, because I know that helps me as well. So thank you. Uh, Caroline Allen, hi Natasha. Is there any chance for a clearing and a healing, especially perhaps intestinal kidneys, or any other messages? Okay, absolutely. Okay, so let's connect in, Caroline. So I did a clearing at the beginning, but what I'm getting is we need to do a chakra clearing here, like a more focused one. Okay, so I'm bringing in the energy. It's this beautiful golden energy. but it's also violet at the same time. So it has a sense of transmutation that I'm bringing into the crown. Everybody take a deep breath and allow those energies to calibrate. I'm bringing in this energy into the third eye. And allow those energies to calibrate. Take a deep breath. And let's bring that down into the throat. And just hold your breath while it recalibrates. And exhale, bringing it down into the heart. Hold your breath. Allow it to clear. Allow the energies to adjust. And exhale as we bring it down into the solar plexus. Take a deep breath. Allow it to recalibrate as you exhale. Bringing it down into the sacral. Okay. Listen's just taking a little bit more as it clears, cleanses. And see it moving into the kidneys, into the intestines. Hold your breath. And release. And all the way down into the root. Hold. And then expand. Allowing this golden violet energy to move through your meridians and your energy field. Okay. So thank you for asking that. The message for you, you're letting go of a lot of stuff that you've held on to in the past. And it's also going to help with your blood, your circulation. Yeah, there's a needing to drink a lot of water. Perhaps if you can get yourself some Celtic salt, put it in your water a little bit. It's just to absorb those minerals that you're needing as well. So it's important for you at this time. Yeah, you're going through a big release. You're letting go of a lot, and today's a great day to be doing that, with it being a portal day as well. Okay, so well done, you. Just be patient. Okay, let's see if I've where we're at. Ensure that I don't miss anyone. Okay. So Barb, I'm getting asked to come back to you. Let me just see. Okay, many modalities keep popping up, kind of overwhelming. Which direction? Okay, so when a modality pops up for you, it's really looking at which ones actually bring in the highest excitement to you, which ones actually resonate. Because you're going through a phase of opening up, and you're remembering a lot. So really pick on what brings you the most excitement, because the other thing is sometimes the modality is what you want to do, but the person who's delivering is not in alignment. So you've got to match the two as well, which is important. Okay. Gerard, hi Natasha. I've been having sleep issues in the past few months, not able to narrow down the exact cause or reason. Okay, Gerard, let's just connect in. Okay, so there's a few things that are coming up. One is health that's coming up. So I don't know what your nighttime routine is like. Um, so it's bringing in some kind of a good sleep routine. And then the other thing is that your soul has been working a lot at night. So with everything that's happening on the planet, um, your soul has been like you're part of different kind of like federations. So when you're going to sleep at night, it's been traveling to go and do work. And it's not completely disconnecting and allowing your body to do the work that it needs to do. So some nights that's what's happening. And then other nights, what's happening is you're getting downloads as well. So you're receiving a lot of information, you're getting a lot of kind of like nervous system upgrades. Your body is changing to match the level of your spiritual awareness. And so there's a couple of things that you can do here is hold your boundaries when you're going to sleep and saying, yes, absolutely, I'm happy to do the work, but say, I need at least X hours of deep sleep to nourish my body because you are having a physical experience. So it's that switching that off and setting that intention that tonight I am not working. Tonight I'm having the night off from working spiritually and I'm just going to sleep. So start setting in those boundaries so that it allows you to rest because that is important for you. But your body's going through quite a lot. And it's this change of cycle that's coming in. There's a new awareness that's coming in for you as well. And there's this expansion that you're going through. So it's almost like a growing pains that's coming in. But that sleep is important because it allows you to embody the activations that you are getting. And that's where it becomes important. So set those energetic boundaries to allow you for sleep. Okay. Carl. Hi, Natasha. A message from my guides that they want to tell me now. Also, if you can connect me to the brown stray dog that was taken by the dog pound. Okay, let's see if we can connect to that. So, a message from your guides, Carl, is that that beautiful little dog came to show you how to love again. That beautiful little dog came to show you that it's almost like he came to give you hope. And that's the work that he did. He came to show you unconditional love. And that is important for you because it's reactivated that because you've forgotten that aspect of yourself. Um, and it almost kind of like, it's almost like you love dogs more than you like humans. And that's important because dogs are very, very special. But it came to remind you of your special connection with animals. But the instance with you and that beautiful brown dog is actually it's come to activate or show you that you're all gifted in a different way. Um, and I feel that it set some events in motion that will bring you into the next steps. It came to pull you into a different direction. And it was meant to just jump into your life for that little bit because what is going to unfold from that is going to change your life in a different way. So it's almost like that's almost like a guide that came in for you for that short period of time to Yeah, to change your frequency and throw you into a different direction. Okay. Joe Megan, I would appreciate a clearing healing guidance from the Akashic Records. What do you need to focus on? Okay, so let's see what we need to focus on. So there's been a few clearings in the healing, so I hope that supported you, but I'll have a look. Again, I'm just going to scan your body. Okay, what they're showing me is you need to focus on you. You and what makes you happy, what expands you. And you need to focus on, so it's almost like I'm seeing a very narrow focus of what you think your life looks like. So they're asking you to take an aerial perspective and look at the bigger picture. And there might be an easier way of doing that, or the picture might have changed. So what was important to you before might not be that important to you right now. So they're asking you to have an aerial view and go within to look at what is it that you really want. And it's not selfish, it's necessity. You've spent your life supporting other people. It's now time to support you completely. Okay. So yeah, I hope that is supportive. Okay, I'm going to do one last message. And okay. Oh, Caroline Ellen, you had Celtic salt on your mind. Karen, okay, you're going to be my last message. A message about my clairvoyance, please. Thank you. Okay, so your clairvoyance is starting to, again, you're starting to see things from another perspective in a different way. And you need to trust what you see. And sometimes it's hard because you see two timelines, two realities at the same time. So trust that you walk between worlds, Karen, and that you see multi dimensions, and that's going to start coming more and more prominent for you. So yeah, it's beautiful to see how. And when you start seeing these timelines, different timelines will have different knowledge from you. So that is a beautiful gift that you have, that you can start taking information from all those timelines and bring it into the one that you are now. Okay. Thank you very much, everybody. I love having you here. And reach out to me. It would be, good to connect. I have a lot of programs happening at the moment. Yeah, I'd love to support you however I can. And yes, I am thinking of doing a small subscription where you can actually start working on these things together, which will be coming up at the beginning of next year. So if you have a wish list for those, please drop a comment or me a message. I'd be happy to tailor something that will support all of you. Have an incredible rest of your week, and I will see you all very, very soon. Sending you lots of love. Bye, everybody.